So a very warm welcome to today's chat with Jannie Stricker, who is a positive psychology coach, consultant, member of and accredited with EMCC Luxembourg. My name is Christina Clark, and I'm your host for this series of videos about the EMCC Luxembourg's guidelines for those who are selecting and buying coaching, mentoring, and supervision services. And we're here today to talk about individual life coaching. So a very warm welcome, Jannie.
Thank you for inviting me, Christina.
Thank you. And I'd love to kick off our questions today and ask you, what kinds of topics and issues can a coach support individuals with?
So individual life coaching is about helping clients to achieve their personal goals. So it can be anything to do with, improving careers, habits, relationships, manage stress, dissatisfaction, menopause, or your mental health. However, it is important to say that life coaches cannot treat mental health conditions. For that, you would need a therapist.
And what might be some of the approaches or methodologies that could be used?
So this will depend on the coach and the coach's background, education, and so to say their field. To mention a few that are really popular, the NLP or the Neuro-Linguistic program, where the NLP coach will encourage the client to transform their self-beliefs that are blocking or limiting them. And this will be done through working with their beliefs and their language. Then there's the performance coaching, where the client has a really clear goal and really know what they want to change. And then we talk about reality and what is possible for the client to do. And then we come up with an action plan, and the coach will support the client going through this change. So I work in the field of positive psychology, and I work with strengths and values, and the approach is to help my clients increase their well-being. So both at work and in their private life. I like to work with something called the appreciative inquiry approach, where we really start with our strengths, and we start the conversation with what is working and what is best here now, and from there on we go on, and we again come up with an action plan, and the coach will support the client throughout this journey.
Fantastic. And I suppose last quick question for you is, what should I consider when I engage a coach?
First of all, if you're looking for a life coach, start by looking at the credentials and knowledge of the coach. So as coaching is not regulated, then it's important that you choose a coach who has a background and is accredited with a professional organization. For instance, the EMCC. So coaches who are accredited are bounded by some professional and ethical standards. Then ask for a short conversation with your potential coach. Do you feel you can trust this person? Do you have chemistry? Do you feel the coach is listening to you? And then be honest with yourself and also your potential coach about your expectations. And then ask yourself, do I really want to do this work that is required? So in the written contract itself, make sure the aims and the objects of the coaching is mentioned. Make sure there's a confidentiality and GDPR clause. And also make sure there is a small paragraph about the duration and the payments. Again, every coach has their own version of a contract, but this is the best tips I can give.
Fantastic, Jannie. Thank you so much for sharing those tips and insights with us here today.
You're welcome.